What's up, YouTube? Hey, today I just want to talk about, just real briefly and in a way that's easy to understand, what do I use to record my videos, with this channel's whole goal being the least expensive or most budget-friendly option if you already have an iPhone or a Samsung, whatever smartphone you have that has a decent camera, essentially. So there's just a couple things I use just to get shots taken. For one, I'll just show you at the end. It was like a $9 bendable tripod that I put the phone on. That's just because shooting while holding the phone, it makes it kind of shaky and uncomfortable. But it's just, if you just go on Amazon, I mean, just look up mini tripod. It's about, I don't know, 8 inches tall. It's super cheap. It was like literally, I think, 10 bucks. And it works great. You can use it, you can hold it like as like a thing to use when you're walking. You can prop it up on a tree, which is what I'm doing now. And that was just 10 bucks. You don't need one. You can be creative and find like if you have a shoe you're wearing, you could actually prop your phone up in the shoe. I think Markiplier did that, to be honest, for a while in his videos. But you can be creative. You don't need the tripod, but I do feel like it offers a good amount of flexibility when you're trying to do things. I mean, you could even take the legs and wrap it around a steering wheel in your car when you're like, on a road trip and want to park and take a quick video. You can do it that way, wrap it around a tree branch, whatever. Not the car, okay? The tripod, just to clarify. The other thing is there's these Hollyland, and I'm assuming a lot of you have heard of Hollyland, but I'm using one right now, but there's the Hollyland, I forgot what these ones are called, to be honest. I can put it in the description below. Yeah, it doesn't say. But I mean, it comes with a little case, and it has like a little receiver you plug into your phone. It just works. And they're not like top tier movie quality, but I think they're way better than using just like a cheap microphone or especially your phone. And like the microphone on your phone does okay if you have a very well set up studio, but yeah, most people don't have that. And being out here on an island or out in the desert when I'm back at home, you can't really control the ambient noise as much. And these little guys, I'm not sponsored by anyone, by the way, I'm just talking about what I use. They come with these little wind guards. So if you feel like it's really windy, you just pop it on top of the little guy and it keeps the wind out. It also does some noise canceling too. I think they were only like $30 when I got them. They were on sale. I think they're usually $40. But in all honesty, 30 bucks, if you can catch them on sale or get a discount, 30 bucks is a pretty good deal you get 2 microphones. So if you want to have 2 people talking or have you talking and have like ambient noise from like the ocean or birds, there's a lot of roosters here. So if you just want to like grab other stuff or have like 2 people separated from each other having a conversation, or even just split your audio. I'm not very good with that, but if you are, then you can do that. This is kind of a random thing. I carry Notes from the Underground around by Dostoevsky. And the reason is because if I find somewhere I want to record, but I can't find anywhere to put the tripod, if you take your backpack out or whatever you're using, whatever's around you, you can lay out the book as such, and you can put the tripod on top of it, and it kind of stabilizes it on a flat surface. And it's like the perfect size where it's not super heavy at all, and it's easy to slide into like any sort of bag, pack, whatever you have that you're going around with. And it offers a very stable platform to put. You could even put it down and put your phone on it, and it'll help if you lean it against something instead of being on the ground where it's all like cockeyed and weird and stuff like that. That's it for hardware. Now on the phone, I've actually really enjoyed using Adobe Premiere Rush. It's free, completely free. You don't need to get an Adobe like subscription or pay a monthly fee. There might be an option to get an upgradable feature, but I've never seen it pop up and like try to force me to buy it at all. It's very basic. So if you're doing more intense video editing, I have another option that I use. But I feel like Premiere Rush is better than even CapCut or iMovie because it's super simple. You just choose your video, you put it in there, and you cut, adjust the sound if you want to, and it takes literally like 5 minutes. Processes the video, saves it to your phone automatically, and then you can just upload it straight away. So Premiere Rush is good if you're just making videos like this. If you're doing a little more work or you want to put in a little more edits on your phone, it's going to be difficult if you're used to using a computer. Like using DaVinci Resolve on a computer it's hard to learn, but once you learn it, it has a lot of functionality and it can do a lot of things very easily. Your phone's more restrictive because you don't have a mouse and keyboard, obviously, right? So it will take more time to get used to it, but I use LumaFusion. I've been playing around with that. It has a very similar, hey, there's a Cybertruck over there. Huh. It has a very similar look and feel to like a desktop video editing software. Now it's not free. It does cost, I think, $20 to get it. So I would only really get that if you really want a full service, hardcore video editing where you can easily put in multiple different clips, edit them how you want, put different types of content on top of each other with different audio files. It really does work like a desktop video editing software. But for me, with these type of videos, my opinion is it's a little bit too intense for just doing generic videos. And you can do probably moderately challenging video editing on Premiere Rush, or even if you have an iPhone, iMovie. CapCut, I've heard, has kind of gotten really not great recently with them adding like a subscription model. I haven't tried it enough to notice a difference. I just threw a video on there yesterday just to see kind of how it went, and it felt pretty normal, but I wasn't actually making a full production on it, so maybe I missed something, but it feels okay, but it does feel very bloated now and very heavy, where it's difficult to get around and use it in just a fast and simple way. And that's kind of where Premiere Rush comes in. And yeah, sorry I'm squinting so much. The sun is quite bright, even though I'm behind a tree. But yeah, I think honestly, because I think Premiere Rush is on the Google Play Store too. So if you just get like a tripod, some sort of little mic that's pretty cheap, and you already have your phone, and then get Premiere Rush, that's all you really need. It's helpful to get stuff like YouTube Studio, and that's all free, right? All the free apps, you'll find them very simply if you just look on Reddit, if you want to go down that rabbit hole, or just look online and they'll tell you what to do. But yeah, so that's what I use. If you have any questions or want to know anything else, I will happily answer them. Just let me know what you're curious about, and that's what I use.